Babygirl: What to Expect from Nicole Kidman's new erotic thriller. An unexpected hit on the film festival circuit, Babygirl has everyone talking. Starring Nicole Kidman as a high-powered CEO opposite Harris Dickinson as her intern, this erotic thriller is striking, sexy, and sensual, and is a new addition to Movieland's intriguing older woman, younger man romance roster. Here's what to expect. Babygirl. Plot, cast, release date, and more. What is Babygirl about? Babygirl centers on Romy Kidman, a high-powered CEO who is unexpectedly compelled by a new intern at her company, Samuel Dickinson. A mother and a wife living in New York City, Romy is carefully controlled and hyper-aware of how she's perceived in her male-dominated field. Meeting Samuel sparks repressed desire in Romy, and their passionate affair descends into a torrid obsession, exploring power dynamics and sexuality in the workplace, as well as within age-gap relationships. As Romy attempts to preserve her polished facade, Samuel continues to pull down her carefully constructed walls. Created and directed by filmmaker Halina Rejin, Babygirl bears resemblance to sexual thrillers of the 90s, from 9.5 Weeks to Basic Instinct to The Piano Teacher. Those movies, when I saw them, made me realize, oh, actually, it's not so crazy. All these things that are going on in my head, Rejin says. These movies are super dear to me, but of course they're almost all directed by men, all written by men. I really decided in the beginning, I want to make a sexual film, just as sexual as all these films that I've always admired so much, but now I'm going to do it completely through female eyes, Rejin adds. What does that mean, and what does that look like? I've made many sexual films, but this is different, Kidman adds. Doing this subject matter in the hands of the woman that wrote the script, that's directing it, and is a really great actress herself, we became one in a weird way, which I'd never had with a director before. When you're working with a woman on this subject matter, you can share everything with each other. Having debuted at Venice International Film Festival earlier this year, Kidman has already bagged the Volpe Cup for Best Actress for her performance in Babygirl. Babygirl trailer. A24 has unveiled the official full-length trailer for Babygirl, soundtracker by an eerie nutcracker tune. Watch it below. The cast. Nicole Kidman as Romy. Harris Dickinson as Samuel. Antonio Banderas as Jacob. Sophie Wilde as Esme. Gate Jansen as Hedda Scarlett. Isabel Marr as Anna. Esther McGregor as Isabel. Vaughn Riley as Nora. Victor Slazak as Mr. Missile. Anoop Desai as Robert. Bartley Booz as Tom. Maxwell Whittington Cooper as Josh. Leslie Silva as Hazel. Dolly Wells as Therapist. An actor herself, before going on stage earlier in her career, Rejin would try to channel Kidman. Because, of course, what everybody agrees on is that her career from the start had this theme of fearlessness, Rain says. That, to a lot of young women and older women, is incredibly inspiring. Whether you're an actress or not an actress, you're just watching her and thinking, how did she dare to do that? The perfect Romy, then. I did think she would be one of the very few people who would bring the courage to a character like this, Rejin says. It's not necessarily from the start a very likable character. She has a lot of layers. You have to be able to play all those different roles. Meanwhile, Rejin was inspired to cast Dickinson as Samuel thanks to his adept duality. He can look in one shot like a 12-year-old little boy, and then in the next, he's a man, a totally confident 45-year-old guy, Rejin says. It looks almost like it's improvised, but it's not. It's so hard to do. Babygirl release date. Babygirl will land in U.S. cinemas nationwide on December 25, 2024. Here in the UK, Babygirl will arrive in cinemas on January 10, 2025.